Greetings, Commanders. Danbot here. Welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Just doing a little cargo hauling for my colony on my alt here, and I noticed a comment pop up on a video that I thought I would address. This comes from Rory7466. It says, "Remember when you defended the ARC ships and said they were, quote, paid to be mediocre and not to be worried it was not to pay to win? It's a bit embarrassing looking at the ARC ship store now. Maybe time to do a video saying you were wrong." An interesting premise there, Roy7466. And I went back and I looked at the ARC store, and while I am not quite ready to admit I was completely wrong, I will say Frontier is creeping in a direction I didn't want to see them creep in, and we are flying a prime example of it right now. So, as you can see, I am in a Type 9. Now, this Type 9 is pretty well kitted from the ARC store. Let's bear in mind that the Type 9 is a heavy freighter. This is a 76 million credit ship. You can get it for the ARC's equivalent of about $12.99 British pounds, which roughly today is about 15 US dollars. So what are you getting for that? Well, you're getting quite a lot, and this is where I think Frontier is starting to creep in a direction we might not want to see them creep in. We're looking at 7A thrusters. These are drag drives, dirty drive tuning. We are looking at a shield generator, reinforced double braced. We have a Guardian FSD booster. We have Seeker missile racks that are high capacity drag munitions. We've got 1, 2, 3 of those, 2 shield boosters, a frame shift SCO, increased range mass manager. This thing has a 30-something light year jump range. Engineered heat sink launcher. We're looking at an engineered power plant that's armored. And then we are looking at a full 724 tons of cargo. Now, I actually have a Type 9 on my main character. It is a shieldless cargo hauler. It's holds 790. So this thing also has a fuel scoop in it. So we're sitting here in a 724 tons of cargo ship that has multiple engineering modules on it and a pretty decent jump range for a ship this size. I have a hard time justifying that it's paid to be mediocre. Now, before you guys go, aha, he is wrong. Taking a look at the other ships, it's almost like there's two teams making these ships. You get these ships that are designed with frameshift SCO drives and some pretty nice modules, and some of them have the stellar editions, and then you get these kind of bare bones, not so hot ships. Let's go ahead and take a look at that, shall we? So if we pull up the store here, let's just chop into the pre-built ships real quick. And so here's the Type 9 training jumpstart that we just talked about. Here is our ASP. So we got an increased range SCO, reinforced armor, overcharged power plant, and a Guardian FSD booster. Again, major complaint with these is they don't actually show us a stat breakdown. Like, what are the modules? That's pretty good. Now, let's hop on over here to the Python Mark II Stellar. What do you get here? You get a combat build, which I can tell you it was not that great of a combat build, but that's about it. Then we jump to the luxury transport beluga liner. Oh, look, specialized transport loadout, grade 5 engineered frameshift drive with SCO. Then we hop to the Mandalay Stellar. And I can tell you that this is a fantastic build. I have modified my own, but the Mandalay build is pretty good as it comes. Grade 5 SCO. Mandalay Standard without the SCO. It's like there are two teams that are making these ships and they're not communicating. So you get this wide variation in engineered modules, what the ship is capable of. And the Type 9 kind of is the epitome of it for me so far. This is a ship that is very, very nice. This ship represents a pretty decent amount of in-game grinding for credits, for engineering mats, running around unlocking engineers and actually doing those tasks. This is where I think with ships like this, if they continue down this line, then yes, we are definitely... I still don't want to use pay to win, because what are we really winning? In my opinion, you're losing if you just decide to skip all of the gameplay in between starting out and having a 75 million credit ship. So it's definitely pay to skip, pay for power if you want. I'm still not going to use pay to win, but we are slipping down a slippery slope with these ships where they are just kind of giving them more and more modules. And this also applies to some of the ships that are no longer in that market. During the Titan event, I myself bought one of the Alliance Chieftains because I simply did not have a Xeno-equipped ship. Did I get my ass handed to me? Absolutely. Was I still able to make some money? Yeah. So, again there, to my own point, we are slipping away from pay to be mediocre, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I wonder if FDev really cares that much. What I probably see is that they are raking in some money, and they are really putting more attention into the game now, so they want to do what they can to keep making that money. We may see the pre-built ship builds becoming even more egregious. Are we going to reach the days where they sell a fully engineered combat corvette? I don't know. But it's looking more and more like pay to be mediocre was the very start, and now we are headed towards a bold, unknown future. So I'm not prepared to say that I am completely wrong quite yet. Check with me in another 6 months and I may say something different. But right now, we're standing on top of the hill looking down it and just waiting for somebody to come and kick us over the edge to full pay for power. Not real sure I like it. Also not real sure there's anything that I can do about it, because I'm just one YouTuber and FDev certainly doesn't care what I say. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoy the videos, like and subscribe. If you want to really support the channel, consider becoming a community member. You'll get some awesome perks. And if you're here to the end, thank you so much. My name is Dimebot. I'll see you guys next time.